Hello and welcome to our wrap-up of the April Council meeting, and we're here at the newly renovated Hanson Reserve Velodrome. This $3.2 million project was initiated by the City of PAE and supported by the Office for Rec and Sport, SA Planning, Transport and Infrastructure and the Australian Sports Commission. It's due to be complete by the end of the year. We started with the Strategic Planning, Development and Policy Committee, which considered two development plan amendment reports. The first relates to Council's land at Cowan Street, passed the first without discussion. The second was for a privately funded development in Regency Park, and we discussed the level of density proposed in the rezoning and the value of the land and any potential development. We then considered a petition on a local area traffic plan, a number of questions on notice about traffic, shopping trolleys, our tree planting schedules and future funding for the Phaley. Then we looked at business from each department, starting with City Development, which included a report on single-use plastics and microplastics and a report on recycling of coffee cups. We considered several reports for the City Assets Department, outdoor dining at a local hotel, parking and traffic controls, including a complicated one about how to help make narrow streets more workable, and a streetscape upgrade at Jetty Road, Largs Bay. Trees were a much discussed topic, with a debate about whether to remove some Chinese elms in Oakden. Then we talked about a grant application for Hanson Reserve, the impact of the works on South Road Extension to Polonia Reserve, leases for Glanville Hall and Enfield State Emergency Service, and land use arrangements for Port Adelaide Plaza. We then discussed governance and policy matters from Corporate Services Department, including local government reform, which is of great interest to the elected members, particularly in regards to a resolution specifically about our obligations for records management. Treasury management, rates rebates, remissions and hardship discussions followed, with the residential retail service customer and risk management policies considered. We also discussed some motions without notice, the Rosewater Unused Railway Corridor Loop, a road calming proposal and a report to consider further support for True North Youth Theatre Ensemble. Thanks for joining me today for the Council Wrap-Up. I'll see you next month.